everyone. How's everyone doing? Um, Welcome to my stream. I am James. I will soon be joined by Shauna at Dreams with Books with Dreamcatcher. She will be coming on in about an hour. She was unable to be here at the start, but I'm excited. We're all excited, so we'll have a guest soon, and I'll add her channel to the description during this first sprint. But how's everyone doing? I woke up like 30 minutes ago, so I look like shit, but yeah. I'm reading The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. I was supposed to finish this last night, but I was way too tired. Try not reading a book in one day when you have a 10.5 hour shift, because it sucks. Or at least pick a smaller book. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this book. I have a theory about the main love interest, Benji, that I hope comes to fruition, because that means it's a happily ever after, and romance books need a happily ever after. Yeah, so that's what I'm reading. What are you guys reading? Let's see the comments. Good morning, Laura. Oh, Shauna's here. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I got home sooner than what I thought I was going to.
Amazing. Well, I only started like 2 minutes ago. So. Yeah, so what are you reading today?
I'm reading The Last Word. I put work, but it's Word by Taylor Adams. I started it this morning, and I'm not sure how far I'm in because I'm listening to the audiobook, but I've got about 2 hours and something left.
Okay. Cool. Yeah,
It's already looking like... Ooh.
Yeah,
okay.
I started it yesterday. I should have finished it last night, but I didn't. But I'll finish it today, and then I'll get to today's book.
I need to reread that because I rated 2 stars, but from what I can remember, I know. Okay.
I'm only halfway through this, and I know it is not 2 stars.
I was in a reading stamp at the time. That's why I wanted to reread it, because I look back and I'm like, okay, it's definitely not 2-star. I was being a bit harsh.
Yes, you've been very harsh.
Okay. Okay. So I might reread it in October, because it's kind of like, well, it's about ghosts really, isn't it? So it would be perfect.
Because he ghosts and he's a ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, well, let's see what everyone's doing. I was just getting into the comments when you popped up.
I came in the perfect time then.
Absolutely. Laura's here. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning.
Hello, Olivia. How are you doing? And Olivia says hi to Laura. Laura says, hey, Olivia. I have to say all the highs. Laura says, I have no idea yet. Coffee first. Coffee first, yes. If I had the money, I would be having a coffee right now.
My dad just offered to make me a coffee, and I said no.
Say yes.
Which is shocking for me, because I never say no to a coffee.
Say yes to me.
I had so much yesterday. I had like 3 cups of coffee, caffeinated, and that's so bad.
That is nothing compared to Christina, so I'm pretty sure you're fine.
Okay. Fair enough.
Laura said, I DNF'd The Dead Romantics with 100 pages left.
That's interesting.
What? What happens at page 240 that you DNF'd it? I'm curious. I'm 90 pages away from there.
See, Laura's a lot better than me, because I would have just finished it, even if I hated it.
Yeah.
And it's
So
like,
I did once DNF with 20% left, just because there was it was Dance with the Fae Prince by Elisa Kova.
oh, I don't think I've heard of that, but I'm not going to read it.
It was a retelling of I forget which myth it is, like the people involved, but I think it's Eris.
Oh,
Yeah, that
okay.
one. But it was only the first 10% of the book that was it. It was like, oh, okay, that didn't last long.
No,
Yeah, so
10%.
it just
Okay.
like 10-20% of the book, it was not long.
So what you're saying is, don't pick it up.
Yeah, well, it had other elements to it, but the big one that like sold me to read it was the Eris retelling,
Mm.
but it was only a little part of the story.
See, it shouldn't really be sold, like, how do I say it? As like a retelling, if it's only 10%,
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
yeah. So that one, I got to 80% and I was just not having it. That was a KU book. But the first one I absolutely loved, A Deal with the Elf King.
Why do I feel like I've heard that one before?
Well, it's popular on BookTok.
So that's probably why. Okay.
Yeah. So I loved that one. So I read the second one, and it was shit. And the third one's come out since then. A Duel with the Vampire Lord, and I believe that book 4 either just came out or it's coming out soon, and I just don't have any interest in them because the second one was bad.
Yeah, if the second one's bad, it really puts you off the third one, even if you like the first one. Because you don't know what to expect.
I think
get
I
it.
might give them another shot, but that second one it wasn't what it said it was.
Yeah,
Yeah. Which sucks.
it does. Because when you go into it expecting something, because that's where it said it is,
Yeah.
and then you don't receive that,
It was like
or
a
less of that.
Cinderella. It was a Cinderella / Eros retelling, so it combined the two. But then it went into like political war shit.
Oh, what a twist. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. It just was bad. The writing was great. It was everything else. Laura said I gave The Last Word 4.75.
I think I might do the same. 4.5, 4.75 is what it's looking like at the moment.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. And it's also very difficult for me, or very rare, should I say, that I rate a mystery thriller any higher than like 4 stars.
Yeah.
So
I'm just looking up.
the first Taylor Adams
So I'm going to go into Goodreads and look it up.
the first Taylor Adams book I read was No Exit. That was a 5-star read.
Mm.
So it looks like Taylor Adams might be a writer for me.
Okay. Oh, it looks interesting. Yeah. Livia said, I have to do laundry and then I'll choose my book to read. Yeah, I have to call my mum this first sprint because I haven't talked to her since Saturday.
Wow.
To be fair, she's still in Australia. So there is an 8-hour difference.
Okay.
And I've been working the past couple of days.
Fair enough then.
So I can only talk to her Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I'm going to call my mum and then I'll start reading. Laura said, it's okay. It's just a bad case of squirrel brain for me this month. Okay. I've DNF 6 books this month at varying points. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. Yeah, I soft DNF done and dusted like 20 pages in.
It's very rare that I DNF.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up soon, like maybe next month. I just don't think. I think
Now's
it's
the
the
time.
fact that I only read 9 pages the first time I picked it up. Then the second time I picked it up, I only read like 12 pages. Um, it's also okay. So the chapters each have their own point of view because it's romance, so it's still POV. But then halfway through chapter 3, it was his point of view, and then it switched to her point of view halfway through chapter 3, and then the next chapter was his point of view, and it's like, couldn't you have just put that little bit into a new chapter?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was only like a page as well. It's like you could have put that either like her flashing back to that point, or you could have just done it from his point of view.
Yeah, that's just making it confusing.
Yeah.
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 I can see why you're softy enough. For now.
So I'm gonna pick it up next month because Greta liked it, and me and Greta usually have the same taste in books, so.
So there's a high possibility you'll like it. Yeah, sometimes you just have to be in the right mood for a book.
Absolutely.
Oh, softy enough.
Yeah, softy enough. So I'm gonna pick it up again. I had just finished the Chestnut Springs series, and that is such a good series.
It is, honestly. I'll never stop talking about this.
Yeah, what's your favorite one? My favorite one's Hopeless.
Really?
Bowen
Okay.
Bailey's story. I love. No, fake dating is my favorite romance trope.
Oh, okay. Okay,
And
fair
I
enough.
love a good age gap. So combine the two of them.
See, I love a good age gap, but my favourite would either be I'm torn between Heartless or Powerless.
That's fair. Powerless was my least favorite one.
Okay.
But
yeah.
it was still 4.25. So it's still very good.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So Heartless and Hopeless were both 5 stars. I've got my chart in the other tab. Flawless and Reckless were 4.75, and Powerless was 4.5, not 4.25.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I can see that because Powerless, I don't know how to say this without it sounding bad, but it's probably like the most basic plot out of them all.
Yeah.
Which I think is why I liked it. It was like a nice palate cleanser between the other books in the series.
Yeah, I can see that. I just didn't like the smut scenes.
Like,
I did not like such a big change in personality in Jasper from when he was like fully clothed and fully naked.
No. Yeah.
Like it was very jarring.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. He did turn into a complete different person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
And him wanting to control Sloane in the bedroom. I get that. I just don't like the way it was written.
Yeah. Okay.
If you understand.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Okay. I get what. I get it. I get it. Not everyone has the same taste.
Awesome. Yeah. And Livia says, "It's mine too, James. I'm not alone in the hopeless." It's really good. And I believe I gave Wild Love 4.5 as well.
Oh, I think I gave that 4.5 or 4.
Yeah.
So yeah, but so Heartless and Powerless is a tie for me in the series.
Yeah.
Then I'd say Reckless, Flawless, Hopeless. Yeah. They're all still so good. But that's the order I think I'd go with.
Yeah, my rating is Hopeless, Heartless. What was it? Hopeless, Heartless, Reckless, Flawless, Powerless.
See, so each of our favourites are the other's least favourite.
Yeah. Olivia said, I found a book named The Fake Dating Trope by Jennifer Ann Shaw. I'll read it in May. I found a book. It's right there the other day. I got it in Asda, right? It's called When Grumpy Met Sunshine.
Okay, I feel like that would be my kind of book.
It's both Grumpy Sunshine and fake dating.
There you go.
Get it.
See, my favourite tropes is Age Gap and Grumpy Sunshine. I have a few others, but those are like my main ones.
Yeah.
So I feel like that could be my book.
Yes. And she's also plus sized.
See, you don't get enough rep for plus sizing books.
Absolutely.
So it's nice to see that more.
I'm plus size. You can't really
So
see
am
it when I'm sitting down, but
Yeah, but so am I. And that's why I like to read it.
I think that's why I liked Voyage of the Damned so much, because the main character's plus sized and he's eating like all the time.
That's me as well.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Yeah. We need more rep. Laura said, I don't mind DNFing, but I have never DNF'd this much. Yeah, I DNF only in very specific cases. I soft DNF most of the time. I'm like, yeah, I'll get back to it when I'm in the mood, because I'm very much in mood.
Yeah. Same. I won't. Well, it's very rare that I'll DNF fully. It's also very rare that I'll soft DNF, but I do try and soft DNF more because I don't want to give a book a lower rating just because I wasn't in the mood for it at the time. It's not fair.
Yeah. Yeah, so I used to do that. But then I decided, hey, I can just put it down for now, and then I can get back to it later.
Yeah.
No. Because if you're not in the mood, you're not in the mood. No. Olivia said, I rarely DNF because I have FOMO later on. That later on the book will be better. Yeah, same.
Same. That's why I continue.
It's why I got A Fate in Blood. It's why I got God Killer. I really like that one, but I haven't finished Sunbringer.
What's really funny is I will continue hoping it will get better, but it never gets better.
Yeah, because, well, the first 100 or so pages of not another whatever I read the other day on your stream, the first 100 pages or so, it was like, is this really for me? Is this really for me? And then I got past that 100 pages and I loved it. It was 4 stars.
I normally try and read at least 50% of a book before I'll even think about either soft DNFing or DNFing.
Yeah, I like to get to the 100-page mark, but sometimes, like with Done and Dusted, I was only like 20 pages through that. I was like, I can't do this right now. Oh yeah, I also got Feybound, which I haven't even picked up since then. But I'm reading this for Escape the Readathon next month. This was the poll pick.
I need to get to that. So that's been on my TBR. I don't even know how long.
Yeah. Are you doing Escape the Readathon?
I didn't plan to. Only because I necessarily don't have time because of the Throne of Glass read along. Then I've got reading vlogs to try and do all in the same time. I'm already stressed. To the point where I said to my parents last night, I think June might be a month where I don't read, or I don't read half as much as what I normally do. Because I've had 2 months of read, let's go.
Yeah. Well, I read 26 books in March, and I've read, how many books have I read this month? I got a TBR tracker thing. I've read 9 books this month.
I don't even know how many books I've read this month because I know it's a lot. Okay.
Yeah, you read twice as fast as me.
Okay, I've read apparently 42 books.
This month?
Yeah. Wow. I didn't even know I did that. I say it so casually. Oh yeah, 49 books. No, 42. What did I say? 42? 42. 49 books. Okay, in December I read 64, so it is possible for me. Should I stop?
Yeah, let's just move on. Because what the fuck?
I might get to 49 this month if I keep continuing the way I go.
There's only like 6 days left. Laura said if I get FOMO for it getting better, I just watch a booktube video review to see what it said. That's fair.
Okay, to be fair, I do that before I'll even think about it. Like DNFing or soft DNFing, I'll be like, okay, let's see what other people think of it. Or I'll read Goodreads reviews. Or, kind of like when I'm reading fantasy and I have no idea what's going on at first, I'll see if someone can explain it to me.
Oh yeah,
better.
the fantasy, you rarely know what's going on at the beginning.
Yeah.
That's kind of the appeal of it, I think.
I think my problem is most fantasies I'll listen to audiobooks. Okay, I've kind of I'm trying to learn. I'll listen to audiobooks at 3.5 speed, but the next time I read a fantasy, I'm going to try it slower to see if that helps me.
Yeah.
Because fantasy has more information, and obviously
Yeah.
I can't catch all the information.
I always read fantasy slower than I read romance.
Yeah.
Like romance, I can read 70, 80 pages an hour, but with fantasy, it's usually 50 to 60.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe like 2 times speed
Yeah.
and see how it goes. Because fantasy, I feel like I'm not fair with because I rated like 1 or 2 stars because I didn't understand what it was about. And that's my problem, not the writer's problem.
Yeah, the start of a new fantasy is always slower than the ending because it is all the info dumping, all the world building. But that's what I love about fantasy. I love lore. I love history. You know, it's like my favorite thing ever is Elder Scrolls, and that lore is so deep. There is so much of it, and I love it. But I could talk for hours about the Elder Scrolls lore and not have any repeats.
Wow.
Yeah.
I could never.
Yeah. Livia said, yes, I'm doing it. Okay, so what group are you? I'm in the snack squad. Laura says, I've read 13, not including DNFs. Very nice. And Livia says, wow, at the 42 books you have read this month.
I did that by accident. My average is about, on a good month, 30 to 35.
My average is about 12 books. I'm a little behind.
The silence.
I'm trying to read 200 books this year, man.
I'm trying to read 400 because last year I read 250.
See, double my reading speed.
Should I just stop talking?
Yes,
Okay.
you should. Let's go into our first sprint. Is an hour okay with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I will see everyone in an hour. Happy sprinting. Yay, welcome back. How did everyone do? How did everyone do? How'd you do? Oh shit, there's
I ended up having a early lunch.
yeah.
I listened to some of my audiobook, and then I was just finishing organising the mess that's down here of books.
Nice. Let me do some math to see how much I read. I talked to my mum, which is nice, and then I read 57 pages. Yeah.
See, that's actually good in an hour.
It's getting really good.
Okay.
It's getting really good.
It made me want to reread it, but I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I might try and fit it into May, because in between the Throne of Glass series I'm going to be trying to listen to some audiobooks so I can get videos done at the same time. So I might listen to the audiobook. Actually, I'll add it onto my TBR now because I have it on my phone.
I've influenced someone.
It's stressing me out because like it's so long. My
Yeah,
TBR.
same.
Right, it's a bit ambitious because I don't know if I'll be able to show it. But from there, and it still continues all the way down.
Yeah, let me show you my one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is the top, right?
Okay.
Up here. And then
Oh, okay. Wow, it's still going. Okay.
still going.
It's still going. It's still going.
It's still going.
Does it stop?
It's still going. And
Okay.
there's 464 books on my TBR.
Wow. That
And
I thought it would never stop.
yeah. And they're all physical.
Wow. Yeah, I'm speechless.
Yeah.
How long do you think it would take you to read all those like 464 books?
Well, I'm trying to read 200 books this year. I've read 57. So 2.5 years. But I keep buying more books. It keeps growing. I started off the year with 426 books on my TBR.
Wow. Well, I just bought 11 and I'm still going book shopping. I think it's Saturday now. I'm still going book shopping on Saturday. So, I have the same problem. I don't need any more.
I need to get the rest of these because I got books under my desk, because of course I do. I've only got these two.
Or I need to get them.
Yeah, so I want to get the other two before I start them. But it's gonna be a little bit because I have to pay rent soon, and I have been fiscally irresponsible this month. But I'm putting myself on a book buying ban either in the middle of May or the beginning of June. But that it doesn't include pre-orders.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
King of Sloth comes out on the 30th. Let me check.
Oh, I'm so glad you reminded me of that because
yeah, the new Amazon book, the next one in the Kings of Sin series.
Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to buy that. I love that series.
I've read the first two of them. I love them. I haven't gone around to read the third one, and I'm having when the fourth one comes, I think I might do a Huangathon.
Wow.
for me, when there's like series set in the same universe, I have to read them in publication order. So I've read the Twisted Love series, loved it. And I read the first two because they were the only two that were out. So I'm going to reread the Twisted Love series, and then I'm going to read Kings of Sin series. And then there's that other series she has, the If Love series. I haven't read those ones yet, but
I've only read the first book. I just cleaned that up now. I messed it up. Okay, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. I'm gonna just pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, in December I read the first book, and I'm wanting to finish it in May. It's actually on my TBR that I just showed. Whoa, I'm clumsy. So, yeah, so from what I've heard, this book continues from the couple in the first book. That's all I can say about that.
I think books 3 and 4 are about the other two people in her group, because I did read like 50 pages of the first one.
Yeah, and to be honest, without saying too much, I can understand why the first couple needed a second book.
Yeah, understandable. Because I believe when she started writing that one, she only wanted the two, and then people wanted the other two people.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, well, let's see what everyone did. Yeah. Hey. Laura says Shauna is an outlier for sure. Absolutely.
Okay. See, I was I was thinking maybe looking into it, seeing if it's possible. Never could fit it in, because I can read a lot, so I could do it.
You could. Yeah. Olivia says, I've read 16 this month. I read circa 80 pages if it's in... I read circa 80 pages if it's in an Italian language, 50, 60 if the book is English. Right, because Olivia's in Rome, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I remember her saying in one of my streams that she was in Rome. It was like, whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, and she's in Team Film Crew. Nice. And Laura is in Team Jesters. Greta says, hello. My uni lecture got cancelled, so now I'm sitting in the library trying to do the work from that lecture. Previous lecture, hopefully everything works. Might read Hopeless later. Amazing. And let me just check something. I have a feeling that maybe my comment section maybe got disabled again. Because we've got good morning from Carissa, and then it's been 8 minutes since our last comment.
Yeah, maybe it's been disabled.
Yeah, let me check. Yep, it's been disabled.
That is so annoying.
Absolutely, which means no one can comment. Do we want to move over to your channel?
We can if you'd like.
So that people can comment.
I wonder why it keeps disabling the comments though.
I have no idea. But it was fine for when Coda was on last Friday.
That is so strange.
Yeah, so I'm sure someone maybe said something. I don't know. But let's go onto your channel.
Okay, yeah, we'll move over.
Yes. So give us 5 minutes. Go over to Shauna's channel. It's Books with Dreamcatcher. It is in the spreadsheet. Give us 5 minutes. We'll be back.